You feel like you're late, right? Like you're behind or totally off track? But what if life isn't just delaying you? What if it's actually getting you ready for something amazing? Seneca wrote, "Time discovers truth." This is Seneca's antidote to modern anxiety and impatience. This is a quote from the Stoics, from Seneca actually, who was a Roman philosopher and statesman. He's probably best known for his letter on the shortness of life, which famously states, "Life is short." Aren't you satisfied with just this one thing that it is short? In this letter, he writes to his friend Lucilius, urging him to make the most of the time that they have left. But he doesn't just tell him to hurry up and get things done so that you can check them off your to-do list. There's something more important than that. Seneca believed that we often think we are wasting our time, but in reality, we are preparing for better opportunities later on. We think we're falling behind, but in reality, we're being prepared. Now, of course, there's a caveat here. You do actually need to be doing things that prepare you for future success. If you're just sitting around doing nothing and you say to yourself, "I'm not doing anything right now, but I'm being prepared," well, that's just false. But if you are working hard, if you are putting in the effort, then this quote is for you. We live in an age where everyone is in a hurry. Everything is fast-paced. Everything is fast-moving. When things are fast-moving, it's easy to feel like you're falling behind. You look at all the other cars on the highway and you think, everyone else is going faster than me, or everyone else is getting ahead of me. But what if instead of focusing on how fast everyone else is moving, you focused on what you were being prepared for? What if you thought this slow pace, this feeling of falling behind, is actually getting me ready for something way better? Seneca says, don't focus on the speed limit. Focus on your destination. Now, sometimes you do need to go fast. Sometimes you do need to hurry up. But most of the time, most of the things that we do in life, they don't require that kind of urgency. And by doing them with excellence, by doing them with care, by doing them slowly, by not rushing through them, we're actually preparing ourselves for the next thing. We're building skills. We're building habits. We're building character. And these things pay off in the long run. Think about the things that you want to accomplish in your life, the big goals that you have, the dreams that you're chasing. Think about the skills that you need to develop in order to achieve those things, the knowledge that you need to acquire. Now, this takes time, takes years, sometimes decades to become world-class at something. And it's easy to feel like you're wasting time when you're working on those things. But Seneca reminds us that we're not wasting time, we're being prepared. So the next time you feel like you're falling behind, the next time you feel like you're not where you want to be, stop for a second and ask yourself, am I being prepared? Am I getting ready for something better? Because most of the time, the answer is yes. And when you realize that you are being prepared, then you won't feel so bad about being slow. You won't feel so bad about taking your time because you know that this is part of the process. This is part of the journey. And the great thing is that if you're being prepared, then eventually it will pay off. Eventually you will get to that place where you can reap the rewards of your labor. So don't worry about falling behind. Worry about moving forward. Don't worry about being slow. Worry about being excellent. Don't worry about being less than others. Worry about being your best self, because that's what matters in the end. That's what will bring you happiness and fulfillment and success. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe so that you can continue to learn and grow. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.